Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. It is November 21st, Monday, November 21st, and these are the 5 things that I think you need to know today. Number 1, it is a short week. It is Thanksgiving week in the United States, so the stock market and all of that will be closed Thursday, half day on Friday. But that is not the point of bullet point number 1. I want you to take some time this week to get quiet and really think about what you are thankful for. There's been a lot of craziness, a lot of reasons to be scared and negative. I want all of us to feel a little joy, to feel good. So, do yourself a favor and think about what you are thankful for. If you care to share what you are thankful for, you can go ahead and leave a comment below. I will go first. I am thankful for many, many things in life. One of the things that I want you to appreciate is the one rental at a time family is something that I am very thankful for. Way back in the beginning, you helped me get out of a funk, out of a depression, right? I was a W-2 earner, type A, go, go, go. And it was the creation of one rental at a time and all of you that let me know the message of do the work, get to 4 properties, buy box. The team and the network that we have built around one rental at a time in our private Facebook group is amazing. All of the daily messages that all of you send me are awesome. Your selfies that you send me with my book or in front of your units are postcards. I am thankful for all of you. So I want you to know that. And second, I want you to know that I'm thankful for all of the real estate millionaires that come back every week and talk to us. It is not lost on me that each of these individuals give us an hour a week to help all of us. So again, I think it is amazing. I am thankful for so much. So again, that is number 1. Number 2, I want you to understand something. The Fed is winning. What do I mean by that? I believe the Fed is winning and inflation is coming in. I believe we will see kind of that top tier of inflation come off pretty quickly. I do think there's a lot of work to do after that. You've heard me talk about inflation being easy, hard, and then really hard. I think we're at a point where it's going to get, the easy stuff is going to come off. But to be clear, the Fed cannot act like it's winning. The Fed must talk tough. The Fed must be aggressive. The Fed must do all of those things. So even though they are winning at halftime, they have to act like they are losing. So you will hear folks like James Bullard come out and be hawkish and talk about 7% funds rate and 10% mortgages and all of that. So that is number 2. Number 4, I want to share with you my 4 steps to getting started in this exciting time that was on Business Insider. I realize that article is behind a paywall, so let me give you the 4 steps. Number 1, get a buy box. Get a buy box. Define it. Make sure that buy box has 20 to 40 active listings. Get started today. Number 2, you need to look at that every day for 90 days straight. You need to document what's going on. Number 3, you need to figure out what an average deal is in your buy box. Nobody can do that for you. You must do that on your own. And then number 4, once you have done that, only write great offers. What is a great offer? Let's say average is 5%. A great offer would be 7%. These are cash on cash, yield calculations, all of those things. I know, man. I'm outside, so got some people coming by. So again, write great offers. Okay, so those are the 4 things from the from the Business Insider article. Number 4, Fannie Mae has put out a forecast for housing in 2023 that is full of very interesting things. The thing that I caught the attention of most likely is housing transactions. You know that we have been talking about housing transactions on this channel crashing for quite some time. Fannie Mae is the first institution to get where I have been for 6 months, and that is transactions will crash to under 4 million. Remember, when you add all transactions together, we were almost at 7 million. And I have been calling for something with a 3 on it for almost all year. Now we see that Fannie Mae has joined the party. Housing transactions will go sub 4 million in 2023. Folks, this is the bottoming process. Housing transactions won't go to zero. Housing transaction, when rates were 20%, we still did 2 million transactions. We have a lot more housing today than 1981. But it's going to be rough. If you're an agent and all you do is list properties, you're in trouble. If you are a mortgage broker and all you do is do purchase mortgages, you're in trouble. But if you're an investor like you and me, this is the time to go shopping. This is the time to do the work. This is your time to find your motivated seller. What have investors been begging for 2 years? I want less competition. Congratulations, it's here. What is something you've seen me talk about a lot? Motivated sellers. Motivated sellers hide most of the time. In my 22 years of doing this, I have only seen motivated sellers in 2 different periods. In 2000, in my market, 2010 to 12, motivated sellers, they were called banks. I have only found motivated sellers starting 3 or 4 weeks ago. We locked up my first deal out of the MLS, 3 weeks ago. I just locked up my second deal last week, and I got the price drop I wanted. I showed you a walkthrough video of that ugly yellow house. We locked it up at 180. I thought the remodel would be a little more expensive. I went back at 175, and they verbally agreed we should have the signed addendum or counter today. So, motivated sellers, they're out there. You just have to do the work. Again, Patrick Bet-David coined the phrase that I want to give him credit for: disrespectful offers. Do your thing, right? Buy, like Business Insider, buy box, look every day, learn, average, write great deals. Do yourself a favor today. Find a property on your list. Your list, hey, it's a 4.2% yield. I want you to go in and see what happens if you drop the price 25%. How high does that yield go? What happens if you drop it 25% and you get the seller to pay closing costs? Folks, it's coming. Now, to be clear, you're going to have to write lots of offers. But that's okay. The market's different. It's all right. Just do the work, okay? Do the work. And number 5, I want to get a shout out to a new Twitter follow of mine. I don't know where these folks come up with these names, but I was on his page or his, what do you call it on Twitter? His feed. The Duke of Dirt. The Duke of Dirt. He has a lot of great real estate information, summaries of other great folks. What attracted me to his feed was he shared 15 lessons from real estate investors like Sam Zell, Schwartzman at Blackstone, and many others. I'll just give you a couple of them because there are 15 of them. Number 5, cheap properties. You can go broke with cheap properties. Who else has shared that with you? Number 1, don't finance a long-term asset with short-term debt. That is what blew up housing in 2008, 9, and 10. That is what is going to blow up syndications. You have long duration assets with short-term debt. When the market turns, you are going to get spanked. Let's give you one more. Sam Zell. Love me some Sam Zell. When people show you who they are, believe them. Real estate investing is a people business. And when somebody shows you their true character, don't ask. They've already given you receipts. Move on. Let them go. Remember rule number 7 of one rental at a time. Audit your network. Some of you need to remove people and remove social media feeds. I can't believe people are still watching crash videos. The opportunity is in front of us. Do the work. Do the work. So, with that said, I do want to let you know about one more thing. Millennial Mike has completed the 4-section interview with Beth Traverso from my great real estate event in Fresno on November 12th. So if you are one of my students in my course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, you have another hour of free content. You can watch the entire interview with Beth Traverso, taking questions from the audience, talking to real estate agents, talking to investors, how you do this, how you do this. And it is a great read. So again, if you're one of my students in the course, go watch that. It is there. The bonus section is there, and it's an amazing interview. I love that discussion with Beth. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have this course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. It's everything I've done. It's full of amazing bonus content. But now I'm taking my full day mastermind and adding it to the course for free. Now, to be very clear, it is free today. Once it is done, which we are aiming for January 1st, I will raise the price. It is going to be $399 once it is complete. But if you like to save money, if you like to watch and be a part of our mastermind event, you can buy it today. You have our opening segment and you have our session with Beth. And I now have videos with Dion and Millennial Mike that will be loaded shortly. So again, if you like to save money, buy it today, start doing the work. If you have Business Insider, you can see a full article on why I'm so excited about what is coming. And again, if you wanted to be at the mastermind event, you are one of my students, congratulations. You have about an hour of Beth Traverso dropping gold nuggets. And then finally, Millennial Mike, going back to how I started, I am thankful for you. I can't imagine spending 30, 40, 50 hours cleaning up the video, the audio. It is amazing that you have done that. The entire One Rental at a Time family owes you a debt of gratitude. So folks, take care of yourself. Remember, what are you thankful for? Leave it in the comments below if you are comfortable doing so. Bye-bye.